Huh? Kaboom!
I heard you guys liked learning about nature, so I figured today, we'd learn about what it would be like if we were born in life as a great white shark. How about that? This is from James Tolland, by the way. James Tolland.
Well, this isn't the ocean. That's because you initially hatched from an egg while still inside your mother. Even at this age, work has already started, as you're introduced to the predatory lifestyle by mum feeding you some underdeveloped eggs.
Wow, life is good, am I right, chat, man? Woo!
Once you hit 5 feet, you are born. Somewhere. We don't really know where because we've never seen it, but we can narrow it down to the whole ocean, likely at one of these prey-rich hotspots. Along with your 7 siblings, you immediately swim away from mum, who may now only see you as prey. Which is probably what happened to this guy. I'm sure that's not a scarring image.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, we're doing fine. They're just sleeping, after they had, a couple slices of jam, toast, surely.
You're a Nepo baby, instantly starting life at the top of the food chain, where you can continue your
I'm beautiful. Did you see me? I am beautiful. My looks are gonna get me further than everyone else.
You can continue your parents' legacy of eating everyone else so you can grow larger and larger. One present mum did pass on to you is a starter pack of knowledge for you to learn on what to eat and how to kill it. Something that a lot of animals have to gather themselves. Let's see what's next.
I got the cheat codes, man. So like, I had good parenting. My parents taught me how to survive, unlike everyone else's.
On the list. Many great whites don't survive the first year, so you have to get a move on and focus on pure growth. Your jaw isn't quite strong enough to take on large prey, so you stick to smaller fish and whatever else you can find. Because of your smaller size, you live a sheltered life around shallow coastal waters, but these early years see your fastest growth rate, adding on about a foot per year until you reach 3 or 4 years old.
Man, I'm about to be huge. Living that introvert life, that's not so bad. Just taking it one day at a time, being a little bit more simple,
As you come to the end of your pup years, you decide to celebrate with a one-off treat. You are now a juvenile great white shark. Let's see what's on the next card.
Oh boy.
At 8 to 9 feet, you can now take on some slightly larger prey. Still not quite ready for mammals though. Up until now, all of your prey have had no choice but to suffer your wrath, but your next target is your first test of consuming someone who has other options. Something that helps you with this is countershading, your form of camouflage where your dark back blends in with the sea.
Oh man, I'm about to get that penguin.
Your white belly blends in with the sunlight, and the two together break up your outline. This allows you to strategically trick the penguins into thinking that the water is a nice place to be.
Ooh, you
Having
only
successfully
got him.
orphaned a chick, you merrily move on to your next target. Oh no. Looks like there's a killer on the loose. You're still an easy target for an adult shark's growth plans.
Oh no. So other sharks are also like PvP against me? That's no good.
So, best keep your eyes peeled. Meanwhile, an innocent stingray flaps its wings, sending a weak electrical pulse through the ocean that you can detect with the 1,500 jelly-filled paws all over your head.
Holy.
This sixth sense gives you the ability to easily yoink unsuspecting prey with pinpoint accuracy. Another strong sense that's been gifted
Dinner
down
hath announced itself.
to you is your sense of smell. Just under your snout are 2 nostril-like holes that can detect a seal colony 2 miles away,
with a sniff
but
up.
they do have their limits. It is true that you can smell a drop of blood in an Olympic-sized swimming pool. If it's only slightly filled. About the same as most fish. One thing you can easily pick up is the delicious smell of a dead whale carcass. Coincidence that it's the next thing on your training. Unfortunately, this opportunity also attracts a lot of other, bigger sharks, and you don't want to tempt fate, especially with a known killer around. You take the safe option of hovering around the area, picking off any chunks that drift away. I guess that counts. I mean, you didn't really eat the whale, but at the top of the food chain, normal rules don't apply to you.
Oh.
After a few more years of keeping the ocean in check, you've grown to around 12 or 13 feet and are ready for your final challenge of juvenile life. Yellowfin tuna can grow up to 8 feet long, so this will be a true test of your strength and ability.
Yes.
As you finish your set, a convenient school swims over your head, and one seems to be struggling behind.
Yeah, I'm gonna eat
You've
the
learned to
whole
always take
school of
advantage
fish,
of the weak and
obviously.
helpless, so employ all your stealth skills to get as close as possible, then detach your jaw from your skull to open
Oh yeah,
wide
let
as
me
you
just
burst through the
quickly
tuna,
detach my
taking a
jaw
fat
real
chunk of it with you. That seemed a bit easy. Wonder what was wrong with the tuna. Anyway, you did it. You're becoming an unstoppable force of nature.
Yippee!
Well, nearly unstoppable.
Oh.
Another murder. They must still be out there.
Man.
At least you're becoming less of an easy target. You are now an adult great white shark.
Now I'm huge though, so I should be fine, right?
I know up until now you've been targeting different animals, but you're really an opportunistic feeder. And a good opportunity has arisen for you to get your next meal. People smiling makes you sick. So you close in from behind, carefully avoiding their echolocation, then 0 to 25 and...
Oh.
Who said sharks were afraid of dolphins? That was your first mammal kill, and since your jaw's now strong enough, you can go after some more.
In the world.
Brown fur seals are your next target, and you opportunistically hunt them by deliberately heading to somewhere called Seal Island. Obviously, lots of seals means lots of competitors, and there's a dominance hierarchy.
Oh my god, look at their necks, the way that they drew them, like what? Hello?
In the market, that goes along the lines of larger beats smaller, female beats male, and if both those fail, whoever got there first. It's theorised that you may share information about different prey with each other, but given the number of dead sharks you've seen, you're going to give that a miss. Hunting these guys is a bit more complicated, but with a quick read of your gifted natural instincts...
I wonder what's taking out the other sharks. There's been 3 that have been taken down, right? RIP!
You should be sorted. You hover in the depths and look up at your unsuspecting victim, who's just trying to provide for their family. You take aim at the target, then with 5 strong swooshes, hit your top speed. Just as you're about to make contact, everything goes black.
Uh-oh.
Because you roll your eyes back in your head for protection. Next thing you know, you're 10 feet in the air, no seal in mouth, looking down at something that isn't the ocean.
Whoa!
The balance rock in your ear is having a meltdown as you scramble back to the ocean in shape.
Oh, I'm on a boat! I missed!
You're a massive failure. Hey,
no!
I know who you can take.
Not like this! I don't want to be a massive failure! Who's gonna know? How will they know? Nobody saw it, right? Nobody saw me accidentally, nosedive into the boat. Nobody saw it. We don't gotta tell anyone.
Get out on. That other completely innocent seal over there.
No! Oh no!
50% success rate. That sounds about right. Not very successful for your teeth, though. Don't worry, that's normal. They're only held in by soft tissue.
Really? So sharks go around a lot of times, like, with only a few teeth in their mouths?
You have 7 rows of teeth all ready to step up for duty when the front ones fall.
Oh,
As
Jesus.
the conveyor belt moves forward, you continually produce new teeth that join at the back row. Of the 300 teeth in your mouth, only around 50 are actively tearing up families.
Oh.
Speaking of that, it's been a few days, so you're hungry again. You slowly approach a new colony. That looks like a good target. Oh, there's another next to them as well. And another one over there.
Uh-oh.
Wait, there's loads of them, everywhere.
Oh no.
And they're all coming right towards you.
Oh no.
As the seals start mobbing around
trap.
you, you're as close to terrified as your brain lets you be.
Oh no, oh no. It's the seal mafia.
So, mildly concerned. You try to swim away, but they follow en masse, taking the occasional nasty jab at you.
No.
They're obviously not a fan. It's not your fault. You can't help what you were born into. You're just trying to do your job. And what they don't realise is that you're actually good for them, even though you bring only misery.
It's the Navy SEALs! They have sealed our fate! No!
You keeping the populations down, there'd be too many of them and not enough food to go around, so they'd die anyway. At least if you kill them, someone gets to benefit. They don't look convinced.
See, I'm doing a good thing. It's for a good cause.
You know a lost cause when you see one. I guess you're not as formidable when everyone comes together. After that reality check, you're faced with another surprise. The seals are probably not capable of this.
Uh-oh.
The shark's 14 feet, about the same size as you.
Who is the other, killer from the beginning then? What is it?
Whoever did this has to be one massive shark, meaning it's not even safe to be an adult here.
Do you guys think it's a person? That's my guess. I feel like the only thing more dangerous than a great white in the ocean is maybe like an orca or a human.
Time for you to migrate elsewhere. You're known to migrate vast distances using your electroreception to navigate Earth's magnetic field. Some of the usual routes look like this, but I'm making a new one up. To avoid the killer, you make sure to swim at different depths, maxing out at over 3,000 feet, relying on the fat and oil stored in your liver for buoyancy and energy.
Wow, I'm smart.
You've arrived. Time to establish yourself. You're fed up with dealing with seals for now, so look at your training for something else. California sea lions. Well, that seems easy enough. Similar setup to the fur seals, just
Is
without
that
the
my
spectacle.
little cookbook? Is that my handy-dandy book of appetizers?
You locate your target, go to 5th gear, and hit them with possibly the most powerful
Oh,
bite in
no.
the animal kingdom.
Not
At
while
over
he's on
1,000
his
kilos,
floaty.
the impact alone is probably enough, but you don't give them any chance by dragging them down below. Nice. What's next? Sea otters can be up to 5 feet long, so not the hardest kill. But you do have to be really nasty. Right, that's enough training for now. You need to rest for a big trip ahead.
Okay,
a couple
now I take
problems
a
you
nap.
have
Now
are
that my belly's full, I take nap.
that you need to keep moving, so oxygenated water flows over your gills, and you don't have eyelids, so typical sleep isn't on the cards.
Oh.
To get around this, you find a strong current, face it head on, and open wide. This neat trick means you can slow right down to recover without suffering the same fate as the sea lion.
Oh,
least,
nice.
we think. How you sleep is really still a mystery, but this is one theory based on some observations. You've planned out your annual holiday
Like
to a nearby
gargling the
feeding
seawater,
paradise
I
called the
imagine.
White Shark Cafe. And by nearby, I mean over a month's swim along an actual migration route. Here,
Nice.
you take a break from the usual grind you tuck into a wide variety of nutritious deep-sea fish.
Oh, man. Man, we're gonna make some friends.
A few months
Oh, this one, hold on, Chad. This one's got a Hawaiian shirt. This one's dressed for the occasion.
A few months later, your belly's full and you're sad to be leaving the cafe, but there are
Darn.
exciting days ahead. Your natural instincts tell you to head further north along the California coast. These waters are getting colder, but luckily your family, the mackerel sharks, are part of a very elite group. Most fish are cold-blooded and need to rely on the water temperature to regulate their body temperature, but of the over 33,000 species, you're one of the around 35 that have warm-blooded capabilities.
Really? I'm special.
As you swim along, warm blood from your working muscles transfers heat to the cooler blood on its way to your organs, helping you
Let's
maintain
go.
a higher body temperature than the surrounding water. This means you're still as lethal as ever and can generously help manage the population
Look
of
at my big smile. Yeah, baby.
that elephant seal colony over there. Now, these guys can be quite large, which is why you're here for the pup season. You can
Am
take
I?
out an adult, but it's a lot easier to take advantage of the ones just getting their start in the
Oh,
world.
no, not the one with the little helicopter hat on his first day.
You could probably just wallop it and swallow it whole, but it's still important to maintain the correct technique to avoid injury and practice for the adults.
Look at me. I'm getting those sweet gains.
In this case, you bite their lower body to immobilize, then casually wait it out till they bleed to death.
Oh, my goodness. I'm so savage. I bit him right on his oars. Right when this big fellow was watching, too.
Every day's a holiday when you love your job. You're lingering around to get another bite until you notice something on the rock face in the distance. You head on over, and as soon as you can make out what it is, you lose your appetite.
Oh, no, another one. What the heck? This has to be people, right? Because look at all the spikes through them.
They must be following you. Now that you're massive, everyone wants a piece.
Yeah.
There's a few more sharks around here. Is it them? Or them? You're not taking any chances.
Oh, no, now I'm gonna murder my own people just to make sure that they don't kill me first.
Ah, well, this guy's only like 8 feet long, so it wouldn't have been them.
Whoopsie, whoopsie. My bad.
Whoops. At least the part of your
Whoops.
brain responsible for feelings isn't very developed, so you couldn't care less.
Oh, good. Okay, never mind. I feel no guilt.
So, the killer's still out there. Time for another made-up migration route. As you're settling into your new home, you get a nice tasty whiff. Now that you're an adult, you should be safe to go over. You take a deep breath. Well, not really, because you're a shark.
Not really, because I'm a shark, so I wouldn't be breathing air, but yes.
Maybe you open your mouth a bit wider, then go in for your first bite. Okay, so far so good. No one seems interested. You've never been one for chewing, so continue to go back and forth, ripping off chunks you can swallow whole. Until you mistime your bite.
Oops.
Now you're gonna get it.
Oh, crap, my bad.
Or not. They don't seem to care at all. Everyone seems to be a lot more civil than your experiences have taught you.
What the heck?
And it looks like you've even caught someone's eye. Wow, time does fly by and you've already hit maturity at around 26 if you're male,
Now look at me brushing my knot fins.
or 33 if you're female. But another thing
Oh.
we don't know a lot about is mating, because we've never seen it. Although
Oh.
it is thought that whale carcasses could be a popular meeting point.
Oh my god.
As a female, you'll typically
You and me under the whale carcass?
typically be a few feet bigger than the males, probably because you need room to store up to 10 pups. You don't have arms.
Oh.
So the only way the male can hold on to you is with their jaw.
Ah,
Luckily,
no!
your skin is made up of miniature interlocking teeth, making it very rough and durable.
Wow.
This skin, similar to a golf ball, also helps you to be hydrodynamic, so the male can efficiently get lost when he's done. 12 months down the line, you pass on your wisdom to 7 or 8 new pups, who all immediately leg it from you. Next on your
Wowie!
training is sea turtle, so hopefully you'll come across one soon, but right now you've spotted an opportunity for a quick snack. The water's a bit murky and you can't quite make out what it is, so using the pores along your body that detect vibrations, along with all your other overpowered senses, you go in for a taster bite.
Oops. Oh no, I bit someone's boat. Man, I always forget how bad shark's vision is.
Whoops,
Oopsie.
mistaken identity. You're not a fan of human. Too much bone. But for some reason,
Whoopsie.
that massive shell doesn't seem to bother you. This one is very straightforward. Just raw power to break through the shell. Nice. You've completed your training. Now there's just one more final boss.
I'm leveling up.
But first, what's that over there? You're a very curious species, so decide to get closer and pop your head up for a look.
What's this?
Something known as spy hopping.
Spy hopping.
Nothing of interest. As you're swimming back, you suddenly realise that you're not going anywhere.
Oh no!
Okay, this can go two ways. If they're nice and this is an accident, you go free. If not, you end up as soup.
Oh, not the soap!
Saved by the plot armor. But it looks like someone wasn't.
Oh no!
They've got to be like 19 feet long, looking very battle-scarred, and there appears to be some shark remains spilling out its stomach. That can't be coincidence. This has to be the killer. Must have followed you here.
No!
I guess they finally ran out of steam. Right, after that detour, you're now ready for your final challenge. Humpback whale.
Oh, Jesus!
Juvenile. An adult would be a bit of a push.
Really? Really? Great white sharks will hunt whales? That's crazy.
You decide to swim back towards South Africa until the opportunity arises, then check the instructions.
The way he is swimming. Ah, yes. A whale. Just doing whale things.
In true final boss fashion, they're double your size, have a ton of health, but don't actually deal that much damage, especially if you avoid their special attack. So
I
you just
see.
attack away for half an hour until you
I'm
eventually
OP.
win. Nice. Now you
You
can
have a wizard hat. What the?
No.
Look at my wizard hat.
Nice. Now you can eat to your belly's full. Oh. Is that all you can fit? Well, that was a bit pointless then. Anyway, you've finally done it.
What a waste.
You've killed everything, ruined lives, all to get to a whopping 20 feet long.
Let's
You're
go.
the most feared predator in the ocean, and
I'm
no
gonna
one
die, aren't I? I'm next on the list.
can stand up to you. You prove you're the undisputed ruler of the seas, and
Nah, I'm going down. Yep. Oh man, not like
that's
this.
not what you expected.
Not shark fin soup. I'm becoming soap. Not the soap. They made me eat the soup. Oh, the orcas. Damn. I knew it was orcas. God damn it. Orcas are the worst. Stupid orca this whole time, son of a bitch. Anyways, this was great.